What's going on, guys? Nick and Knight here with Teach Boom Beach, and welcome to this episode of Boom Beach Basics. Today I'm going to be covering a troop combination, and the first one in particular that I'm going to be doing is going to be the Heavy and Zooka combination. And if you haven't seen this before, it's a pretty standard combination, mostly because you get the Zookas when you get to, it's the second troop you unlock at HQ2, and you get the Heavies, I'm sorry. Zookas are at HQ4. Heavies are at HQ2. And let's go ahead, I'll go ahead and show you my stats that I'm using right here. The Heavy is level 8, 1700 health, it takes 4 unit size, 6 minutes to train. And then my Zooka, very low health, 83, and 2 unit size, only 4 minutes to train. So basically how this works, the Zooka is like a tank unit that's going to absorb all the shots. The Heavy is a long-range, high DPS, very weak unit, which is going to be doing the damage while the Heavy absorbs the shots. If you watch my series of Quest to 300, this is the troops that I use for most episodes of that series. But let's see, I wanted to go and make sure that I had one dedicated video just of these troops battling to make sure that you guys know what's going on when you're using them. So let's see, I'm looking for a base here. I kind of was clearing my map today, so I don't know which one's going to be the best. I think this one will work for this attack. Alright, so this should be a good example of what I'm talking about when we show that the Heavies take the hits and the Zookas do the damage. Basically, every time I start off with this attack force, you want to look Heavy Zooka, the first things to kill are going to be rocket launchers and then cannons. Those are going to be doing a lot of damage to you. So I'm going to start off by barraging this one and then throwing an artillery right on that same rocket launcher. It really helps when they're closer together than this, but this should work well. So right there, same thing, barrage and artillery, and luckily we were able to take down 2 of the 3 rocket launchers. That was actually very successful. And right here, I like to start off and make sure you angle your attack. So I'm going to come in from the left side here to limit the exposure. I'm going to put the Heavies down. Sometimes I do them like spread out like this, and then drop all the Zookas in the corner so that they make sure they're on the far side from the guns. So right here, the Heavies come in. It's almost ideal that one Heavy went a little bit south, but the rest did the exact pattern I wanted them to do. And then as you can see throughout this attack, the Zookas are never going to step foot in front of the Heavies, which is exactly how it should go. Over here, there's only one tower that can hit me, and that is this rocket. So I'm going to go ahead and throw an EMP on it now that I have that. And with that shut down, this force is able to go ahead right here and wipe this HQ out. This force is also very successful against Dr. Terror. Especially levels 1 through 5, I find no problems with that. Yeah, and basically you just want to make sure you can upgrade your Heavies and upgrade your Zookas whenever you can. Let's see if we can get one more good attack in to demonstrate more how they work. So this is Blaze of Glory, and then again these levels are a little bit higher, like 23, but this strategy applies as soon as you get these troops. So we're going to go ahead and attack again. Let's start off with, alright, in this situation there's mortars, flamethrowers, and snipers. I know the snipers will be a big deal when I get to them, so I'm going to start with the snipers. Let's go barrage. I don't think that'll kill it, so I'll throw an artillery. That may kill it, maybe not. Yeah, so that didn't kill it. Let's go ahead with one more on that one. And then we'll throw this other one over here in the middle of this mortar because it can hit those flamethrowers a little bit too, which will help us out. And now in this kind of situation, I like to drop the Heavies a little off and then the Zookas in the corner so that the Heavies spread nice and wide and those Zookas are fanned out behind them right there, and it should work out perfectly. Also, you kind of want to plan it like that so your Heavies hit those mines. Right there you can see the Heavies walk over the mines. My Zookas were tiny close. I think I lost a couple of them right there, but overall this attack, it generally works out pretty well. If you do notice they're getting a little too close to a mine, I'm going to go ahead and throw them to the left and then EMP that sniper so it doesn't hit my Zookas. If you notice they're getting too close to mines, you always want to go ahead and either missile the mine or flare them out wide. Those are the 2 options you have right there. So in this situation here, I'm going to see if the sniper can hit my guys, which he can. So I'm going to make sure they're attacking the right building and throw a heal down, which can hit all the Heavies. I always recommend healing the Heavies or EMPing the buildings that are shooting the Heavies as the 2 best way to save basically your meat shields for your Zookas. So that was 2 quick attacks of how to use the Zookas. And then let's go back home. A decent amount of loot. Currently, I'm upgrading this landing craft, so I can't refill it. It's always smart to do landing craft upgrades overnight, just because when you're attacking during the day, you don't want those things down. For the next troop composition, I'll go ahead and load up the troops now. I was just kind of looking around there. I'm going to go ahead and do warriors. Let's go with some warriors in these 3 boats. And warriors and riflemen. We're gonna load that one up. So I'm gonna have to wait for that landing craft right there to finish upgrading, which is an hour. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be recording some more videos. If you guys are enjoying the basics series, make sure you check out all the other episodes, like the ones talking about the basics of every troop and all my 1-unit attacks. I hope you guys enjoy those. And then, as always, welcome to all you new subscribers. I'm so excited for how quickly this channel is growing. You guys are awesome. I'm reading all the comments, all the subscriptions, all that good stuff. For everything Boom Beach and Clash of Clans, guys, keep it tuned right here to Teach Boom Beach. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm Nick and Knight. Later.